Hello and welcome to the Everyday Depth podcast. In this episode, I speak with Nastradamus and we dive into topics relative to spirituality, existentialism, and the paranormal. No answers, just conversation, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Facts. True.
So,
Okay.
what have you been up to the past week with working and shit? What's been on your mind?
Honestly, um, staying consistent in terms of just improving every day, trying to get better in every aspect that I can, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Um, but the main thing has been trying to stay in touch with the universe and God and Mother Nature. Second to that would be taking care of myself, and then third would be locking in so I can upload clips of my content.
What is
Which,
what does growing spiritually look like to you? What does that consist of?
um, growing spiritually to me, I think it. Well, I'm gonna say my experience. It first knowing that everything is energy. Second, I'm gonna say tapping in with your energy and the energy around you. Um, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, your mom or just the energy inside of you. Um, I think that shows growth and just I don't know, knowing when positive energy comes to you and know when negative energy comes to you. Um, that just I feel like that shows like awakening, like spiritual awakening. Like I don't know, like when you can see that something bad is gonna happen and you remove yourself from it. I don't know. I think that's spiritual growth somewhat as well, just because you can see the energy and how things can transpire. So that's just being spiritually awakened. Um,
Do
yeah.
do you look into frequency shit at all?
How so do you mean?
Like I guess everything kind of has a frequency, like
Mhm.
the way the energy moves, I guess. Like music
Mm,
frequencies, shit like that. And I guess
mm,
studies that I've seen, those frequencies affect the energy. So a lot of the times your energy that you carry around could be dependent on the music that you listen to and the frequency that that's in and different kind of vibrations in those functions.
very true, very true. I haven't dug deep into that, but I have a conscious mind about it because like just probably like 3 4 days ago, I told myself I'm not gonna listen to music because it takes away my energy and my consciousness of like doing certain things and having the energy to do certain things or thinking about certain things. So I did that for the whole entire day and I succeeded with that and I felt pretty good about that. But I have been trying to listen to X more because I realized that he said a long time ago that he said frequencies like you said control or like shift your energy depending on the decimal of it and when you listen to it from certain rappers, certain artists and stuff. So I started listening to help some of his stuff before and realizing how that sound or energy correlates to my soul and spirit and how it makes me feel slash move like at ease or comfortable or relaxed. And then some other things might make me feel jittery and upbeat or whatever. But yeah, yeah.
Mac Miller was another one of those who kind of had that spiritual outlook on things that looking at interviews of him talking about it because I also watch the same X shit and that's
Crazy.
kind of where I started to be honest and fucking love X and
Hell yeah.
Max
For
kind
real.
of that same way. If you start looking at some of the shit Max says and
Mhm.
listening to like his music, it's so spiritual and like it's just so much more connected on a different level than a lot of the other music and opinions that I hear.
Okay. Say less. I'm gonna definitely dig into Mac. See what's up, with my dog Mac. I never really like sat there and listened to. I don't really know anything about Mac to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
The the same like kind of perspective on the souls and like relationships and everything that I have, he kind of shares. So that's where I
Okay.
find my relatability. I don't like music. Music aside, don't listen to him that often. It's mainly just
Mhm.
connecting with the shit that he says. Like that's like
Okay.
he
That's dope.
grounded as fuck.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. I'm gonna definitely dig deep into my nigga Mac, my dog Mac. See what's up with him. Am
So
I okay to curse or is it like
you can say whatever you want. I
blah 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 blah?
yeah, you can. I sit here and I hit my cart. I never
Yeah,
want to be. It's like
yeah.
be genuine. That's the whole point. Is be yourself. Be genuine. Get your shit out there.
Say less, say less. But
That's that's kind of why I started this thing in general. Is I feel like even in like social situations, like in person, there's still like a front people kind of hold and a mask that they wear, and there's no like vulnerability anymore. There's no heart to heart connection or human connection really because there's all everyone's just wearing masks. So this is kind of like my way of dropping that, and as well like I'll be vulnerable as well. Like I got nothing to hide. I'll throw all my shit out there. Like this is my way of doing that.
respect that, bro. Honestly, you're a soldier for taking action into it, not only feeling that and knowing that it's something important, but also taking action into it, bro. Like that's fucking extraordinary. You a legend for that. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're the same as me. You're on this shit. You're doing the same thing I'm doing right now, brother.
True.
So in terms of like spiritual, you're obviously a spiritual person.
Mhm.
What's your views on like death after death and what all that means?
Um. So my view of it is that we were all put here for a purpose. Um. I feel whether we fulfill that purpose is up to us, but I believe the ones above or below, wherever they may be, the positive energies, um, in my eyes, they're above because it only would make sense for them to be above to me. But I believe that they have set us here to fulfill a higher purpose than what we believe, and if we pass away from this life, physically and mentally, I feel it was somewhat meant to happen to an extent. Um, but I feel like when we do pass away physically and mentally from this world, from this reality, I believe that we have a choice. And I feel like at the end when we're experiencing death, I feel that it's a light, it's a light and it's a vision that we go through that we have to go through or somewhat yeah that we have to go through slash make a choice about whether it's I saw and this is a reason why I think this way because I watched Demon Slayer. It's an anime
I've seen it.
and dope. That's dope. Uh, yeah. So I saw that when this demon slayer killed a demon, the demon had a choice to choose if it wanted to kind of like repent for its sins um or not. And it kind of just like tested its mind of where it is and like the moral compass of that being. So I feel like at the end of all of our lives, um, physically and mentally, and I say physically and mentally because I feel like our spirit is always here, never leaves. Um, I feel like it's always that test slash mental check slash moral check of where you what you really feel, what you really think is okay and not. And that's where I believe the heaven and hell lays. Yeah. What do you think? How do
Um,
you feel about it?
I don't really have a conclusion in my head when it comes to after death,
Mm,
and I also my philosophy on it is we will never know. So the countless amount of time or worry or the conclusion that I come to, I there's no certainty,
excuse me.
and
Facts.
I have that same outlook where like everything is energy and that can't go anywhere. I believe in the paranormal. I believe in spirits. I've had encounters with that, and so I believe there to be something. I don't think it's just ends.
Mm,
That's impossible to me.
yeah.
However, I try to focus more on life and what that is. And from an outside perspective, like taking a step back for a couple years, I realized that a lot of things are just kind of out there to take you away from that and take you away from finding your purpose or connecting or grounding and keep you inside or have you working towards an illusion necessarily, because what is like the 9 to 5 till retirement life? That's an illusion. That's working for something that you're not even happy for. You're just doing it. And life to me is doing things differently every day. Like that routine of doing the same thing every day, that's what makes it go by so quick. That's what makes your days blend together because they're essentially the same. I try to just do something new and different every day. That way it feels new and it feels different and it feels like something that I didn't take for granted because I'll never get it back. We'll never get it back. This time we're having right now, we'll never have it again. It's over. Time in the future is not guaranteed. Anything can happen. All that matters is right now. Like, genuinely. All that matters is now.
I agree. It's facts. That's a beautiful way to look at it.
I kind of want to pick your mind about something
Mhm.
because I guess it's been on my mind and I've kind of come to a conclusion on my outlook on it. I guess I just kind of want to see yours because we kind of share the same on a lot of different things. What's your perspective on like whether or not the soul and the mind are connected in any way? Like your thoughts and who you are those the same thing to you?
I don't think they're the same thing. I think they play a part though. I feel like the soul. hmm, I feel like the soul is the fuel source of everything. I feel as if it sends energy to the heart and spirit and mind of what is, I don't know. Hmm, that's a really good question. First off, that's a very good question. Um, I don't think they're the same. I feel like they're connected, but I feel like the soul is the more action taking part because your soul can it determines your mindset. Your soul desire, I believe, can alter your mind into believing whatever. you desire somewhat.
My
What do you think?
to help me in a way, I've kind of separated who I am and my thoughts. And I guess the way I see it is like my skin isn't me, what I look like isn't me, the things in my head aren't me. Those are like that's what I'm experiencing. Like the thoughts are experiences, and what I am is the energy inside of all of this. And having and like that kind of helps me taking a step back, especially when you're having negative thoughts and realizing like that's not me. Like this is just thoughts that I'm experiencing right now.
Very true. I believe the same. That's crazy. You have a very open mind and very open mind
Dude, this
and a
coffee has
smart
me
mind.
wired. I'm so wired. I can't sit still and put on a hat. Now I'm taking that shit off. My hair's just fucked. I need a haircut.
I fucks with it. I fucks with it.
Damn.
I'm about to get my hair cut too.
Yeah. Oh shit. Bright as fuck now.
Nah, it's fire. I fuck with it.
That's a little bit much. There you go.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck.
Shit. What have you been up to this past week or past month, New Year?
This year's been so crazy already. And going into it, I kind of already knew it would be a change and so much change was going to happen. Just based off of like my grandma's health going into it. I mean, she died on the first. So, like
The 1st of January, or
yeah, the 1st of January. So, but I mean, that was it was kind of expected with how the situation was going. And before that, like a month prior, I had gone through a breakup. And as well as that, knew I'm moving houses. Like I'll be moving within like the next month. So for the first time, I like confidently knew that by the end of 2026, due to no control of my own, my life would be completely different in a way. And so I guess it was kind of coping with that and coming to terms with the fact that however it turns out is kind of up to me. Like I gotta put in the work, put in the effort, and make the changes to be where I want to be at the end of the year, opposed to the same place, just a different physical place. You know, like that just doesn't seem right to me. And that relationship too, the ending of it was definitely needed because I use that as a way to be comfortable where I'm at and put myself into another person. Like at the end of it, I wasn't anybody anymore because everything about myself was that relationship. And that's on me. Like I did that. And growing from that and now re-entering that relationship and knowing how to do it the right way, mistakes will still be made. That's undeniable. But knowing how to do it the right way and having a good perspective, that's that's definitely the most change that has happened within the last month.
Hmm.
I was hopeless for so long, and then it got to the point where living for other people wasn't enough anymore. I had to make something of myself.
Mm. First of all, I want to say you're a man, and I say that because um to to expose that out there and let people know is it takes a lot of strength physically, mentally, emotionally, and definitely spiritually. And for you to find hope and know that you have to take action somewhat in a way to proceed forward is extraordinary. I commend you for that. You're a man.
Thank you. I admire
You're
your perspective on masculinity because I feel like that's so misinterpreted now. It's like, to me, being a man is not being 50 years old, waking up and going to work for another person, complaining about it all the time, and like hating your life. That's not a man to me. A man is someone who is willing to be vulnerable and be themselves completely, nail polish or not. Like that ass motherfucker could wear nail polish and be more of a man than someone who works blue collar all fucking day. Like it's all
that's
based on how you treat people and not letting your problems affect other people, handling them, getting through them, and not hurting other people while doing that.
facts for real. That's perfectly explained. And we all human. We all struggle with it every single day. I don't know
100%.
about everybody, but I do. So I speak for myself. But yeah, that's very well spoken, bro. I completely agree.
That's that's another thing I kind of want to emphasize on. I make so many mistakes. Like everything that I'm saying is shit that I've realized, but I've realized this through making those mistakes. And fuck it, those mistakes still might happen. Like we are all human. None of this is to say that I'm better, you're better, or anyone's better. It's just perspective.
Facts. Facts. You done taught me in this short time of us talking, you done taught me a lot, bro. You done taught me to be very open minded. You done taught me to be aware and shit, open minded. Shit. It's it's beautiful. You would think that you would learn a lot or you would teach a lot to a person who is younger than you or older than you because of the longer different generation difference or age difference. But everybody goes through different things, so you can learn anything from anybody. So that open mindedness, I thank you for showing me that and you know what I'm saying, helping me be open minded.
I uh I really wish that first episode that we did didn't the audio was recorded because we had like an hour and a half conversation. It was our first time talking, and the level of connection that we reached was it was so crazy. And I want to say thank you again because you opened up my mind throughout those conversations too. I've had realizations and I learned things as well. I'm learning things from you as well, and it's it's mutual here.
That's good, bro. I'm glad to hear that. That makes it makes me spiritually happy, honestly. There's no explanation on how joyful I could feel with just the connection we have brought in a short amount of time. Like I've known people for fucking two, 3 years, and it has never been a connection like this, or even 5, 6 years, and there's never been a connection like this. It's truly amazing. I want to thank you again for allowing me, just being open to even texting me and saying, "Would you like to do this?" You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I'm very grateful that you did that, and I appreciate you for doing that. For real.
I Part of the reason I did that was seeing the things you would post, and I could like your energy would just emit off of you. Like immediately, I knew conversing with you would go great. I knew we could connect on some level, and I knew you were spiritually enlightened just by how you would carry yourself on social media, your posts. And with that, I kind of want to branch into like asking, I got, where did you find your passion for like the content creation?
Um, to be honest, I think it found me in a way. I think I was sent here on this planet into this galaxy to be a people's person. That's my whole view of it. I think that my purpose was to help people no matter what, and show people that anything is possible. Anything can happen at any place and time for any reason. Um, and that everything's a blessing. Um, the passion came from the ones above that have brought me here. They made my soul somewhat in spirit to where it's I don't know, joyful and caring and excited. It soul and spirit that I've been gifted is it's just it was made to be able to express myself on a express myself as much as I can. And that's where I found myself the most valuable at, is expressing myself and expressing the feelings that I have for certain things like gaming, which through gaming ever since I was a little kid, I figured that I have a special talent to expressing myself, whether it's loud, obnoxious, silly, sad, real, spiritual, whatever it is. It's I guess I see that I speak to the soul and spirit when I do it because I give it everything that I have. And I believe I was that power, that gift was lended to me from the ones above. As far as it how did I find it? I found it through gaming as a little kid. Like my grandmother bought me my first Xbox. This shit makes a nigga tear up, bro. Like this shit is so real, bro.
I want to thank you for I can still see that you have your inner child with you. Like you didn't shut that person out, and a lot of people did, and that's why I feel like there is so much wrong in the world, and that that child that you carry with you, I can see him, bro. Like he's smiling. That shit's crazy. Motherfuckers looking at you like you're so cool right now. This motherfucker didn't grow up to be a loser. Like damn, like that shit's sick.
Thank you,
That
bro.
that childlike wonder is so it's not around anymore. And I lost it for so long. And coming back into it, coming back into like creativity, I like I've never felt this way before about anything. I'm completely consumed by art as a whole. There's my videos that I'm making. There's I've been drawing. I've been writing. I've been writing every single day for like the past week. just random shit, whatever. And something about that connection to that childlike wonder and to the person I used to be is so healing.
That's good, bro. That's fucking amazing. I mean, shit, bro. Like the human race is absolutely extraordinary. To be conscious of that, bro, is just a, extraordinary, bro.
I
And
go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm glad that you have dug deep and had and was able to realize that. Like, see, bro, your soul is just amazing, bro. Your spirit is amazing, bro, for real.
Thank you, dude. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're
Your
welcome.
your perception of me is the same perception you have of yourself. So we are we're energy. Energy is everything. In a way, God is everything. We're the same. Everything is the same. Everything carries. It's they just vibrate differently. That's the only difference.
Very true.
I feel like we vibrate on the same frequency though.
Loki, hey, I can see where you feel that, to be honest. I think so too. Honestly.
I
The wavelength and the mindset is very similar. I feel like
I challenge anyone listening right now or you to like try to be more aware of your subconscious. Like those thoughts that kind of like are just in the back of your head. Once you become aware of that, you your actions will make more sense because that carries that you hold on to those things whether you realize it or not because it is subconscious. If you consciously try to look into those things and work on them, then you will be able to change. That's that's where I see a lot of people try to promote the change just in the way that they think, but they don't fix the way that they thought before. They just change their mind.
hmm. Say that last part again if you can.
They don't think, I guess they're not like changing the way that they think. They're just changing the way that they structure it in a way. Like they still have
I
the
get
same, like the morality is still the same. Everything's still the same. The only thing that's different is what they're consciously thinking about. Like the past shit, which does hold on, like past trauma, that stuff, it people hold on to that. I hold on to that, and letting go of that is difficult, but it also does need to happen. Like the boundary needs to be broken. There's so many boundaries being built by everybody getting hurt, whatever the case may be, and building that boundary and maintaining that for every new relationship to come in your life will do nothing but hold you back.
Yeah, I want you to know this man is truly amazing, bro. The fact that he is conscious and aware of everything that he just said is a superpower. His mind is fucking beyond extraordinary. He just told me he just said I want everybody to challenge yourself whether you're watching or you hear. to dig deep into your try to try and stay conscious or be aware of your subconsciousness in the back of your mind. As soon as he said that, I literally entered a state where I just felt the back of my mind and my subconsciousness. And when I felt that, I felt what he was saying about feel like to feel that stuff and deal with it, but not to actually change the I don't know the word. But what I did is I sat there and felt the energy at the back of my subconsciousness, and I felt that I was stressing. So back there, I told myself to relax. And once I said relax, my body just did this, completely relaxed. And then I felt some more on top of the back of my mind thought. I felt right here. I felt something else, and I reacted according or I responded accordingly, and it changed me. And the fact that he explained that in words is fucking insane. And the fact that I actually was able to take the action throughout his words to better myself is fucking insane. You really just got to sit there and take time with yourself to really improve.
You know, for example, when you're scrolling TikTok or something for like say 5 hours or whatever, and then you just don't remember really what happened, your brain kind of shut off. How many times throughout the day while you're doing other things do you think that that happens? And you're just not even really there. It's just a fluid motion. It's just, I mean, yeah, you're still thinking, but you're not consciously present. You're not where you are in the moment, in the now.
Mm, very often. It's not good. Mm,
That's breath work kind of helps me with that. Just like breathing and remembering to do that. The action of that just stabilizes me in a way to where I am now grounded and I am present and I am here.
Thank you for sharing that, bro.
Of course.
That is powerful. I'm gonna try to work on that.
And I'm not perfect in that. I um I have horrible anxiety and suffer from panic attacks. I'm getting better with it now, but it was the reason I had to drop out of high school. And my most recent one was when my grandma passed away. And in those moments, I feel as though I'm the least present I ever will be. And centering myself afterwards and realizing how far away I was makes me wonder how many people stay that far away and don't have that grounding or that time to really sit there and experience. That's it, just experience.
Mm, wow. See, you're extraordinary, openly minded, bro. 'Cause not only have you thought that about yourself, but you thought about how others may have experienced it too. That's a unique, kind, caring soul and spirit right there, bro. I admire that about you.
Thank you. It I think at first it was unhealthy. My mindset on spirituality or energy and people and mistakes and decisions, because I had that consciousness, I was extremely hard on myself and would not allow myself to make mistakes, which obviously I'd still make them. So it was
Mhm.
just being really hard on myself throughout that, and then taking a step back and realizing that me doing that is holding myself on a pedestal. That's 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 an ego. That's that's me separating myself from other people, which is the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do. If I
Right.
want to be connected, I have to allow myself to make the mistakes. Maybe not make mistakes purposefully, but if I make them, not if I make the mistakes to learn from them and not let them hold myself back.
Mhm. Very well said.
I I've definitely struggled with accepting other people, and that was a big deal previously in my last relationship, and that was because of how conscious I was with my decisions and my mistakes. I had the expectation that other people should be too. And so when certain mistakes would be made, I would sum that up as that's who this person is now. And that makes things easier, but only for myself, which in the end is just building upon that ego, which needs so badly to be destroyed.
I agree. Wow. I mean,
And I'm not talking about confidence. Confidence is important. Big difference between confidence and ego.
facts. Facts. Hmm. Excuse me. Be honest, that's very well said, first of all. Very good point. Um, on an unrelated slash related note, excuse me. Excuse me. I struggle with having an ego and assuming slash thinking that somebody is this way or that person because of this, um, which is understandable because as humans, we think that way. We see people think that way. So, you know what I'm saying? It's understandable. We pick up from certain things as we go on. But it's all in your control. That's one. Those are specific things that are in your control that you can control on the daily, but you just have to take the time to control it. Your mindset, the way you think, the way you react, um, it's all in your control. Now you can't control things, you know what I'm saying, that some things you just can't control. But don't even worry about the things that you can't control. Focus on the things that you can control, like your responses, your body language, your tone of voice, your mindset, how you feel, what you think needs to be done or what you know needs to be done, things of that sort.
Do you believe morality to be subjective?
If you can you
Yeah.
what do you mean by that?
Um So I guess entertaining the possibility that there's no world religion, there's no God, just entertaining that possibility, not saying that these are my beliefs. If that were the case, morals, like what you believe to be right and wrong, would be subjective to oneself. Like, for example, if someone believes it to be right to kill someone, morally, in their world, they're right. And there's nothing that's just how it is because it's a subjective thing.
Hmm. So you saying like, what is my view on people, on their morals of like, on their morals or like,
I'm I guess I'm not necessarily looking for an answer, more or
mhm,
less just a
opinion?
yeah or a response because hearing you talk about how you have the same struggle of like separating people between good and bad depending on the actions that they do. I have that and my issue is trying to figure out what's bad enough that makes this person bad because I souls that's our perspective on things and with good there has to be evil. So I believe there to be evil souls. Like some people are just born evil. That's their soul, angels and demons and all that different shit. That's my belief systems and that to me like what is bad enough that makes someone evil. And if morality is subjective, then that's not up to me to judge.
Hmm. Okay. So I feel like people, I don't know if like everyone, because I feel like all souls are beautiful in a way. Um, I feel like I don't know. I'm not gonna say I disagree, but I don't know if um beings are put onto this into this universe slash galaxy. Um, actually, mm, not really sure about that, but hmm, I don't know, man.
It's
Shit.
it's fucked. It's like a fucked question because theoretically if morals are subjective, people like Ted Bundy, Charles Manson, those people weren't wrong and they're and like spiritually they were not wrong. Unless those kinds of people are just too separate from their spirit and those are the kind of people that I was talking about where like they're so far away, but it seems to me that there's like a point where it has to be evil. Like the stories I hear of like things people do to other people, there doesn't seem to be any good energy that could have been a part of that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It
And that energy stays there. Like going to I do urban exploration and go to to different abandoned places or whatever and the negative energy and sometimes even the positive energy too. Like it's felt and it stays there. No matter what, it's always there. And that's what solidified my belief in energy and in spirituality, is feeling that and experiencing that. Like, this is real. Like, I'm experiencing this right now.
That is, I'm just mind boggled by the fact that we can actually feel that energy, and whether negative or positive.
You gotta let me take you to one of these places, man.
For real, I'm down, bro. I'm down.
Definitely. Once it gets a
Negative
little
or
bit warmer.
positive. Facts. Bet. Let's do that. Oh, bro, we definitely playing that.
Like
Hold on,
I
let me
know
put that. Let me put that in my reminder real quick.
I went to this apartment building in Cleveland,
Hmm?
and it's been shut down for like I don't know how long, but previously there was a lot of murders there, and as well as that it's like historically known as haunted. I've
Hmm.
didn't know that previously before going,
Hmm.
but going there I had two experiences that I can't explain, and they were on video. And actually three experiences. Two of them were physical things caught on camera, and then another thing was just knocks. But in that place, there was such a bounce between the energy. Like sitting in, like standing in one run down a like little apartment building and just like feeling the fact that a family used to live there. Like people used to wake up in the morning, make breakfast, and be happy and feeling that energy. And then also just randomly as you're walking, getting a really bad vibe and feeling the energy of like, that didn't happen here, you know? Like, and the separation between that, there's open windows everywhere, torn down walls. This is an abandoned building. And that energy remains in this room. That is ridiculous. And
Hmm.
I have no proof of this, but I do kind of want to get into like the paranormal investigation aspect of things. Because if communication with this energy is possible, like I see in videos, but I don't know because I haven't experienced myself, if that communication is possible, that is spiritually groundbreaking. That is insane.
I agree. If that is possible, which I feel like it is somehow, that's gonna be fucking wild and dangerous. I feel like maybe, but who knows?
I wonder if it's a sorry, excuse me.
You good?
I wonder if it's a conscious being, like a formerly like me. Like say I were to die, and am I consciously just a ghost? You know, like is this a conscious being, or is it just the amount of trauma suffered causes that energy to stay and it's just repeated because that energy remains there still.
Wait, say that last part again. I'm sorry, I was lost.
So there's like theories that ghosts or spirits are just kind of like repetitions of a traumatic experience.
Hmm.
Like that energy doesn't leave, and because that energy remains present, that traumatic experience is repeated in a way.
Mm,
So it's not as if these things are conscious, it's just what happened is being repeated through the energy.
that's a very smart theory. Damn.
It sounds less likely to me because there is those
Yeah.
communication aspects. So the fact that this is just a replayed experience that keeps happening in like a spiritual realm doesn't seem liable to me if these things are also branching out, communicating, and interacting with real world objects or objects within our reality. Dude, I got on a fucking wild little deep dive one night trying to figure out what reality was. Dude, like, I was like, what the fuck is it? Like, does virtual reality count as reality in some way or no? It was fucked. It was so fucked.
Fuck, bro. Damn. Holy shit.
I didn't get any answers, but
Mm, mm. They got me thinking. I'm moving side to side and shit. Fuck, bro. Damn. Hmm.
branching back into the content creation, that's
Mm.
obviously art. What is your depiction of art? What do you think art is?
Um. Hmm. My depiction of art. I believe you said it last time. Um. Which helped me think this way as well. I don't know if this is exactly what you said, but this is my view on it now. Anything, somewhat anything materialistically, as you said, I believe that can move one's soul and spirit. So somewhat of that. If I was to dig deeper and really think, um, let's see, something that enlightens your soul and spirit slash mind slash opens it. Excuse me. It has you feel,
As you feel.
yeah, for real. Has you feel. Real shit.
That's
Bro.
yeah.
What do you think?
That's word for word, bar for bar, brother. Just anything that can promote emotion. And like that emotion is completely subjective. Like I can
Facts.
I can draw something and it can mean one thing to me. I can show it to someone else and it can mean something completely different to them. And like that's kind of the beauty in it. And that's not even just
Facts.
drawing, that's not even just music. It could be videos, it could be pictures, it can be anything.
Movement.
Literally, yeah, dance like anything that is an expression of emotion or is subject to make people feel an emotion, that's art to me. And I believe art to be a part of every single person's purpose in a way. Like it's a part of the soul, that expression, that creativity, the the childlike expression is something needed to be grounded, to be there, and to be human. And I feel like it's kind of like branched into a subcategory of artistic people. Like, no, that is everybody. Every single person has the capabilities to do that. I'm not saying to paint like Picasso, but who's to say that your painting isn't viewed like a Picasso painting to someone else? It could be completely
Exactly.
there's pictures of circles that sell for millions of dollars. And that has to permit feeling in some way to someone for them to spend that much on it. So who's to say that your little scribbled dog on a back of a restaurant paper, who's to say that that's worth any less than that circle?
Absolutely.
If anything, it's just as genuine. That's a moment where your creativity, your childlike wonder just took over and you drew a little scribbled ass dog on the back of restaurant paper. Like that's more valuable than anything.
Real shit. Damn. That makes me want to start writing, drawing.
I've
Wow.
fallen in love with writing over the course of the last week, dude. I think you'd love it. And I've also learned a lot from it on how I judge myself and how even sitting there and writing something personal to myself that'll only be seen by me, I'm having judgment while doing that and exploring the reasons on why. And I've honestly thought about sitting there and just posting a whole bunch of videos of just me reading whatever the fuck I wrote down. Just erasing that judgment. Who cares? Like, there's the judgment that I have for myself, people also share for themselves. And if I stay consumed by that, how am I going to help anybody?
True. Very true. That's facts. Man, bro. I think you should, bro. I think you really should post videos feel that if you feel that it would be, you know what I'm saying? Remove the judgment. Cause I was just thinking the same exact thing, bro. Like literally just writing whatever I'm feeling at the time, whether it's drawing or writing, and later on going on to show other people. That shit's just beauty, bro. That shit's beyond magnificent, bro.
There's something about helping yourself in an unselfish way, and I want to illuminate in an unselfish way that helps other people too. And that's what I've come to learn. Like, and I've learned that from you, like sitting here and explaining an impact that I could have had on you. And everything that I've said to you has just come from me trying to fix myself or help myself or learn more about that. And if I would have never put in that work, I would have never been able to make an impact. And
Wow.
with that, like posting and shit, I feel like numbers are so like deceptive. Like on my first episode that I released, I had 50 views on it. You put me in a room with 50 people, dude, I'm nervous as shit. That's a lot of fucking people. Like, I posted shorts about it, and someone that I don't know reposted one of them. Another person favorited one. And that's not me sitting here, like, saying I'm great. It's just realizing that even a small impact like that, or a small jump, can impact someone in a way that will, can, or might change them in a positive way.
Nice. Mm. Yo, I promise, bro. He just gave me the spark. And this is truly extraordinary, bro. He just gave me the spark to go and do something positive. Whether it's go give my barber an extra $20 tip, whether it's give him a hug, whether it's to give him, whether it's to sit there and listen to him, whether it's to go and give a homeless man a meal, whether it's to fucking clean my shoes. He just helped me like he just gave me energy to just do good and do more. Excuse me, to have somebody that can do that, not even maybe not even intentionally, is one of the greatest things to have ever in life. It's truly extraordinary. And I want to thank you for doing that, bro. Even though it may not have been intentional, I really do appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
That means a lot to me, especially because previously in life, I mean, I'm sure when we met five or so years ago, um, I was a lot different in the way I carried myself, in the way that I took disrespect from people, and I view myself now, back then, looking back, as a very uh, hurt individual who would repeatedly hurt others, and that that's kind of why now I am so adamant about like turning the other cheek and trying to do the right thing, even though I don't always do the right thing and I do fuck up. Still trying. You saying that made me know that me trying is working in a way, and that meant a lot. So thank you.
You're welcome, bro. I'm glad that I can help you realize that and that you even feel that way in the first place, bro. Great things to come.
100%. I can't I can't wait to see where your content shit takes you, dude.
Thank you, bro.
This is about
Thank
to
you.
be crazy. About to be a crazy year, dude.
Really is, bro. I'm ready to give everything that I have, whether I die trying or not, bro. For
100%.
real. 'Cause I know it's what I was sent here for. I'm ready to die about this shit. Real shit. I'm not even gonna lie. That ass. I do have to leave very shortly to get my haircut at 6 though. Um
Completely good. We could wrap this up. You could give your socials and shit. I'll plug them all in the description and let everyone know what you're doing, what you're up to, what you will be up to, and could wrap this up.
say less. Fuck all the socials. I don't even care about that shit. I want to send another prayer to my nigga Ryan and his family real quick. All right. Make sure it's right in front of me, okay? All right. To all the great energy above and below, I would say thank you all for contributing your soul and everything you have to this universe and galaxy. Um, I'm very thankful that you have blessed me and my friend Ryan and all of our loved ones and family and friends and all others that we are not aware of to to or with another day to live. And thank you for blessing all living and non-living things on this planet and not on this planet with energy and soul and somewhat life. Um, I will. I would like to send a special prayer to Ryan and his family. Um, First off, I want to say thank you, Ryan, for sharing and expressing yourself today and showing love and positive energy and being open minded about countless things and just being an extraordinary human being. Um, I I couldn't have asked for another blessing of a friend, of a brother, and I didn't ask for it, but it was it has become, and I'm very grateful, very thankful, and blessed to have you in here in this life. Um, I'm much looking forward to the future and the connection that we have and to our um to our evolving involvement or what's the word I'm looking for? Our improvement. Um and success. I already see beautiful things ahead, even though it may be far away or close. Um, I would like to send a special prayer to his family, his grandmother and aunt. I wish to say that you have you two. I'm gonna assume, which is not good, but I feel that you two have beautiful souls and spirits, and I'm glad that you have lived and had the impact that you have in this world. Um, and with Ryan, you two are truly extraordinary. Even though I don't know you, I grandmother, for you to fight what you've had to, and still just manage the pain is truly extraordinary. And with that, you are eternally strong and have my praise, especially being a woman. I can't even imagine the struggle or pain spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and even physically that you've went through, maybe even financially. Um, with that being said, I hope there's no other pain or stress that you have to experience ever again. Um, I hope I hope that there's peace and joy within the rest of your open spirit and soul to the brighter days. Um, I have a special prayer for you, aunt or aunt. Um, you are truly beautiful. Your soul is truly beautiful in spirit. I never seen you or know as of you, but I heard that you have you had a strong impact on you have a strong impact on Ryan's life and gave him great joy. And for that, I'm very appreciative and glad. Because I believe he needed that joy and guidance. And I'm here to and I hope I can bring even more as the days go on. Um, it's truly a blessing to hear about both of you. I'm glad that Ryan um told me what he has. to brighter days. Excuse me. Thank you both for all the love and beautiful energy that you have brought to this world and the picture of art and the embodiment that you have brought to this life. Thank you both. More light. Separate. Ooh.
You are a beautiful soul, a beautiful spirit, and I cannot wait to connect with you again, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Of course.
I can say the same for you. Extraordinary spirit, a wonderful, beautiful, caring soul, bro. I can't wait for the next connection.
You are art, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. You are as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll still plug all your socials and shit in the description.
For sure.
Hello and welcome to the Everyday Depth podcast. In this episode, I speak with Nastradamus. We dive into topics relative to spirituality, existentialism, and the paranormal.
Streaming
No
games and
answers,
shit.
just conversation, and I hope
Yes,
you
sir.
enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.